Chapter 1. Return to the Forgotten Village. The village of Eldermere lay cradled in a valley, nestled between ancient oaks and kissed by the gentle embrace of a meandering river. Cobblestone streets wound their way through the heart of the settlement, each stone telling tales of centuries past. Jonathan stood on the outskirts, feeling the weathered stones beneath his boots, their surfaces worn smooth by the passage of generations. The air was thick with the scent of blooming wildflowers and the distant promise of wood smoke. It was a place that held secrets in its very stones, secrets he once knew but now seemed to slip through his grasp like whispers in the wind. Chapter 2. Shadows of the Past. As Jonathan ventured deeper into Eldermere, the village seemed to come alive, each ivy-covered cottage watching him with quiet curiosity. Windows, like ancient eyes, peered out, their frames weathered but sturdy, holding tales of generations within their wooden embrace. The air carried a medley of scents: crushed herbs, fresh bread, and a hint of something familiar, like an old lullaby half remembered. Faces passed him by, their expressions a dance between recognition and puzzlement, like reflections on a pond's rippling surface. Chapter 3. The Beckoning Call. In the heart of night, when the world outside slumbered beneath a blanket of stars, a pulsating light played along the edges of Jonathan's vision. It emanated from the dormant virtual reality headset, its surface cool against his fingertips. The moment his skin met the smooth contours, he was swept away, his senses bathed in the ethereal glow of Elysium. Chapter 4. A Quest for Redemption. Elysium was a realm of wonders and perils. Majestic forests whispered ancient secrets, their canopies painted in hues of emerald and gold. Crystalline lakes held memories etched in the water's surface, like stories told in shimmering ripples. Allies emerged from shadows, their eyes ablaze with determination, believing in Jonathan's quest for redemption. Chapter 5. Bridging the Divide. Deeper into Elysium, Jonathan discovered murals etched into virtual walls, each stroke a tale of joy and sorrow. He heard spectral echoes of forgotten conversations, the echoes of laughter and tears reverberating through the digital air. He listened, piecing together fragments of lives he had once cherished, a mosaic of memories painted in pixels. Chapter 6. Reckoning. In the heart of Elysium, a guardian stood, a colossus forged from Jonathan's own regrets. Each clash of swords reverberated with the weight of his past, a symphony of redemption and remorse. With every strike, he fought not only for the village, but for his own chance at forgiveness, each swing a step towards mending the fractured bonds. Chapter 7. A Second Chance. As the guardian crumbled, a sense of weightlessness washed over Jonathan. He stood amidst the fading echoes of his reckoning, a profound peace settling within him. Slowly, he removed the virtual reality headset. The lines between the real and the virtual now blurred, like a dream that lingered long after waking. Chapter 8. Awakening. The morning sun painted the walls of Eldermere in a golden hue, casting long, dappled shadows across the cobblestones. Jonathan awoke with a taste of possibility on his tongue. The villagers, once forgotten, now filled his heart, their faces etched with the passage of time. With each step through the cobbled streets, he carried with him the knowledge that redemption was a journey, and he was ready to walk it, guided by the memories that had once been lost but were now found. In Forgotten Realms, the village of Eldermere and the virtual world of Elysium come alive with vivid descriptions, inviting the reader to immerse themselves in a world of mystery, redemption, and the enduring power of memory.
Story 2. Title: The Darkness of the Virtual World. Once upon a chilling night, in a world not quite real, there existed a place known as the Virtual Abyss. It was a realm crafted from lines of code and shadows of imagination. The denizens of this digital abyss whispered of a darkness that lurked within, a malevolent force that sought to ensnare souls. In this eerie landscape, there was a legend of a cursed game called the Nexus of Shadows. It was said to be a portal to a realm where the boundary between reality and the virtual world blurred into a nightmare. Only the brave or the foolish dared to enter. Alex, a tech-savvy and curious soul, stumbled upon rumors of this cursed game during an online forum crawl. Intrigued and driven by a thirst for adventure, Alex hunted for traces of the Nexus of Shadows. Eventually, The elusive game presented itself in the darkest corners of the internet, a digital spectre beckoning. As the screen flickered to life, ominous whispers crept from the speakers. The interface was cryptic, with symbols that seemed to pulse like a heartbeat. Ignoring the warning signs, Alex pressed onward, eager to uncover the secrets of the virtual abyss. Upon entering, the surroundings were surreal. Twisted landscapes and monstrous entities roamed freely. The air hung heavy with an electric chill. Shadows danced eerily, mocking the laws of physics. This was a place where pixels breathed and nightmares lived. The objective was unclear, but Alex pressed forward, each step resonating with an unsettling hum. It was as if the very code beneath their feet had a malevolent intelligence. As time passed, the line between Alex's reality and the virtual realm grew thin. The darkness, a sentient force, seemed to anticipate every move. It whispered taunts, playing with Alex's sanity. Fear clawed at the edges of their mind, but the relentless pursuit of discovery held them captive. Days turned to nights, and the nights turned into a timeless void. Alex's physical form withered away, but the spirit remained bound to the machine, entangled in the labyrinthine corridors of the virtual abyss. Then, in the heart of the abyss, Alex encountered the Nexus of Shadow's final secret, a mirror reflecting a visage that was no longer recognizable. The face of despair stared back, a hollow shell of the person who had entered this digital nightmare. Suddenly, the mirror shattered, and a blinding light consumed the virtual world. Alex felt a surge of energy, an unnatural force, ripping them from the digital nightmare and back into reality. Gasping for breath, Alex awoke in a room shrouded in darkness. The air was heavy with the scent of burning circuits. The computer screen flickered, its light casting eerie shadows. The Nexus of Shadows had taken its toll. Alex's mind was forever scarred by the horrors witnessed in the virtual abyss. The boundary between the real and the virtual had been shattered, leaving them stranded in a world of perpetual twilight. And so, the legend lived on, a cautionary tale of the darkness that could consume even the most intrepid explorers of the virtual realm. The Nexus of Shadows remained, a malevolent spectre, forever haunting the depths of the virtual abyss.